Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect, which we ought to be. Now, basically, I'm finna go into, a few things on doing, like what is doing good on the Shabbat, or the Sabbath. And I'm going to get right into it. This is John chapter 7, verse 22. And it says, it says Moses, Moses therefore gave unto you circumcision, not because it is of Moses, but of the fathers. And ye on the Sabbath day circumcise a man. If a man on the Sabbath day receives circumcision, that the law of Moses should not be broken, are you angry at me because I have made a man every whit whole on this Sabbath day? So the Pharisees was coming at the basically trying to find fault in Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai was like, because it was actually doing a good act, because the scripture says you can do good on the Shabbat, and it was good to circumcise one of your sons, man, if it fell on the Shabbat, man, just like if like when actually I get into it. This is Matthew's chapter 12, verse 1. It says, in that time Yahushua went on the Sabbath day through the corn, and his disciples were hungered, and began to pluck the ears of the corn and to eat. So ain't it work when you go through a field of corn and you plucking, doing harvest? That's considered work, right? And it says and to eat. But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day. But he said unto them, have ye not read what David did when he was a hungered, and they that were with him, how he entered into the house of the Most High, and did eat the showbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them which were with him, but only for the priests. Verse 5, it says, or have ye not read in the law how on the Sabbath days the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless? Because when the Levites, because the scripture says not to kindle a fire on the holy day, but what they was doing a good thing on the Shabbat, They was keeping the Sabbath day. They was lighting the wara, the manowaras, Salakia, which is, the candlesticks, And they was going into the Shabbat services, doing holy convocation unto the Lord. Like say, if you hungry, it would be a good thing for you to go buy you some food, But if you buying you some earrings, some pants, some shirt, and it's the Shabbat, that, you don't need that, But you need food, the earrings and hair and all that shit, that could wait until the end of the Shabbat, man. But if you hungry during them times, you could buy it. That would be considered good, Or if one of your brothers are hungry and you don't have no money and you buy him some food, that would be considered doing good to the Shabbat, doing good on the Shabbat, This is Matthew's 12 and 10. It says, and behold, there was a man which had his hand withered, and they asked him, saying, is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath days, that they might accuse him? So they was trying to catch him up. They were trying to catch Yahushua up, the Pharisees, And it says, and he said unto them, what man shall there be among you that shall have one sheep, and if it fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will he not lay hold on it and lift it out? So, if your sheep, or your ox fall into the ground and it's just your only one, and that's what you do to grow, and that's what you use. Like, say if you got one ox to plow the ground just so you can grow you some food, ain't you not going to, pick it up out of that pit, you know what I'm saying? So it won't injure itself, or it probably injured itself, or and it needs healing and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it can get back to work, because if that ox, goes to waste and it dies from an injury, you got no more food, and if that's your only one, more than likely probably didn't have that much money to buy you another one. In the same way for the sheep, with the sheep, you grow, you take the wool to make clothes, you know what I'm saying, or to make clothes just to sell so you can make some money, you know what I'm saying. So you would go down in that pit just so you can bring up your ox or your sheep, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be a good thing for later on. This and let's go back into it. It says verse 12. How much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. Right. So it's lawful to do well on the Sabbath days, man. This is, if you gonna, buy you some drink, that's cool. Don't be acting like a nigga out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Do it within your own crib. Don't be acting no fool. This is Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. It says, "And thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day." So, you're going to do things holy, you know what I'm saying, and not do what you do on a regular day, you know what I'm saying. Don't fuck on the Sabbath, man, you know what I'm saying, because when you bust a nut, and for a girl, when she climax, guess what, you made yourself unclean, you know what I'm saying, and even though you're unclean anyways, but when you do that act, you cause yourself to be unclean, and when you have sex anyways, and it says from or just hitting that point, it says from doing thy pleasure on my holy day. It's in smoking cigarettes and weed is going off anyways, you know what I'm saying, so you'll be profaning the Sabbath if you do it on that. It says and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of Yahweh honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways, nor find thy holy pleasure, nor speaking thy own words. Right, so when it says that and shall honor him and not doing thy own ways, basically you'll be trying to do things for the Lord, you know what I'm saying, or you'll just be resting. You might read more, you might go on a fast, you know what I'm saying, you might do a sit down, or just lay back and relax, you know what I'm saying, not doing anything that's not profane the Sabbath, you know what I'm saying, that's not outside the temple, and it says, nor finding thy own pleasures, nor speaking thy own words, right, and that's like, yeah, man, I just smashed old girl yesterday, this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying, or basically talking about stuff that can, that wouldn't fit for it to be on the day of Shabbat, you know what I'm saying, because then, you could be thinking about, cracking her and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and you don't want to think about that on the Shabbat, because you should be thinking about, either trying to rest or things of the Lord, and with that, I hope this video was edifying, and I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, which we hope to be. Shalom.